Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. So we got all the logs loaded up on our trailer from the last episode. Everything's loaded up, ready to go. It's calling for rain here this morning, so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna grab the plow first thing and try to get it plowed. I think that's probably our best bet. We're just gonna take the 4955. We're gonna go down and get the field plowed up. We can sell those logs if it starts to rain, or when it starts to rain. But we're not going to plow the whole field, we're just going to plow the section in between the two. I don't think we need to plow everything, but as you guys can see, beans are coming in nicely, corn's getting pretty tall. We are in July now. Our grass over there should be ready to harvest. We might go ahead and harvest that just so maybe we can get another cutting out of it. A little later on. So I think the plan is going to be to pick up at like the mid part of this field and kind of jump over. Our skid loader is going to be in the way, so I think we need to move this. We don't have to move it far, but as you can see, we got quite a load of logs here. I don't want to put that right in front of the trailer because then we'll just have to move it again. So just sit it here. As long as everything with the plowing goes alright, we can return this. But that's done. So as long as we don't hit anything, I'm just holding on to that in case there's something we missed. If there's something that we did miss, we want to be able to get it taken care of. I think the plan is to just come straight across here like this and loop it right back into the field here. I think that's the plan. Tell you what, I'm gonna make a second pass across this. Here. So far so good with no issues. Come up here and get this edge, and then we can just kind of run a couple back and forth. Make sure we try to get them lined up as best as we can. Looks pretty good there. And we'll loop back around. Drop it down. Come straight through. And we will back up here. I'm not 100% sure where the edge is at since made quite a mess here with the forestry mulcher, but Make sure we overlap enough into the field that we know we're good. Just come down through here, come back up the other side, probably get this done with 2 passes. And we'll have 10 and 11 in the one big field here. Make it a lot easier. We won't have to worry about any trees in the middle there. We're not gaining a whole lot of ground out of this. A little bit, you know, maybe a combine pass, but not having the trees to deal with, especially when we're making our headlands in both of these passes. We'll only have that section over there of trees to have to deal with, and I think that's going to save us a lot of time. We can make some longer passes. I think that's going to be the way to go. Alright, and that's all we had to do. It wasn't even really worth hooking the plow up for, but, you know, we do what we gotta do. So we'll come back down here and grab the trailer, head over to the sawmill, sell that load of logs, and I'll bring you guys back in when we get there. Alright guys, just got here to the sawmill. We're gonna sell this load of logs, and we got 3,900 by the time our environmental score kicked in, which is good. So that's an extra $4,000 that we didn't have before. I got a phone call from the shop while we were on our way here. They had another guy that wanted to lease the forestry mulcher. He was wondering if we were done with it. Something that they never rent that often, but you know, of course, when you got it, somebody else wants it. I told him we were done, but I was on my way here, and apparently the guy really wanted it because he actually asked where it was, and he came to the field and picked it up. So when we get back, forestry mulcher is gonna be gone, but we don't have to worry about taking it back. It's already gone. All we have to do is load the skid loader up and head back into the farm, and we need to figure out a way to spread lime on 10 and 11. I guess we're gonna end up having to lease the spreader again that's at the shop, so I guess that'll be the plan, is lease that. And we will have to lime this whole field. It's actually a pretty big field. He literally just unhooked it. I mean, he could have hooked our forks back up for us at least, since he was in a big hurry to come get it. But, you know, it's one less trip we have to make, so no complaints here. We will get all this back up to the farm, get it unloaded. Skid loader needs a bath. We can definitely do that. It's supposed to be raining soon. You can see the clouds are rolling in. Actually, kind of shocked with how good our cornfield's doing right now. No weeds coming up through it. Pretty impressed. No weeds in our soybeans either. I don't know. Not really sure why that is. But I'll take it. That's we don't have to worry about spraying any herbicide on anything. So, no weeds is always a good thing. But get this skid loader unloaded, get everything put away. Not really sure what the next step's going to be other than lime, but we'll I'll get you back in for lime. Alright guys, we just got the skid loader put away, and I actually forgot July is Sell Your Beans month, apparently. Our neighbor friend from across the way called us and said, hey, the farmer's market has got a good price on beans right now. You want to get here. So we are going to fill up our truck with all the soybeans that we have, which is not a lot, but we are heading to the farmer's market with our beans. Also, when I called the shop about leasing that Jan spreader, they said they are actually in the market to sell it. They're apparently getting a newer model. It's on sale. It's on sale for $27,000, which is, as you can see, more than what we have. But I think with this load of beans, we'll have enough that we can buy the spreader and add a piece of equipment to our inventory. I need to try to remember how to get to the farmer's market. It's been a long time. I think I gotta go past the shop, and it's at the end of that road, I believe. But the rain is here, so there's not a whole lot we can do, but we can at least get some beans sold, even in the rain. And if we can get that spreader bought, you know, that's one more thing that we don't have to ask our neighbor to help us with, because we can start doing all our own fertilization. You know, it would be solid fertilization, but solid's better than nothing. We're fertilizing immediately after. Don't go out in front of me. I knew that was going to happen. Alright. Oh, now you're beeping the horn at me. Alright. Pretend you didn't see that and it wasn't a real accident. Because, farm sim drivers suck. That was probably a, and I'm running into more people. That was probably a deathly accident, if this was real, for sure. 45-mile-an-hour tractor trailer crashing into the side and the front of two different vehicles. I believe this is the farmer's market here. And I'm gonna get in another accident. No, maybe not. I think this is it. I'm going to run inside and make sure here, quick. Alright guys, they said this is the farmer's market, so had to double check and make sure. Got a guy coming out that said just go ahead and offload and should be good. I'm barely on the grading, but we're here. And oh wow, we got 57, over 57,000 plus 1,500 for our environmental score. So almost 60,000 just for, you know, one load, not even one load, like a partial load of beans. I didn't realize prices were going to be so good, but I'm glad that they are. So I'm gonna head home, and on my way there I'm gonna call the shop and tell them that we'll definitely take that spreader. I will see you guys shortly. Alright guys, as you can see, we got our spreader. Worked out perfectly. We were getting ready to lease it. They had one. We don't have to lease it anymore. So I backed it into the shop here while it was raining and got made sure it was all good to go. They pretty much had it in perfect condition. We didn't have to mess with it too much, but we're gonna pull up here, and rain stopped a little bit ago, and we're gonna get some lime in it. Hoping my skid loader reaches. Oh yeah, it'll reach. But we're gonna fill her up with lime. We didn't use much the last time, so hopefully we don't use much this time. We're gonna lime 11 and 10 and 11, I guess. I keep forgetting the numbers, but I believe it's 10 and 11. These 4 pallets are what came out of the spreader when we unloaded it the last time. We got 10 more big bags of lime over there, but get some lime in here. We shouldn't need this spreader again. After we lime this field, we should be able to leave lime on it, or lime in the spreader. We shouldn't need it again until after we plant. We'll have to lime our fields after harvest, but once that's over, you know, we shouldn't need the spreader again until we fertilize. So we should be able to lime twice and then fertilize and be good. So, well, we'll probably have to fertilize after we harvest our grass, but we'll see where we're at there. But I'm just gonna put these in here for now. I'm not gonna empty out any of the big bags just yet. Getting some of these pallets out of here will be nice. Get this last one in there, and we're gonna go lime our fields. That's it. So we're just going to back this up in here. We're just going to back this over here with the pallets. Seems like a good spot to park the skid loader for now. We're starting to get some more stuff, so our barn's going to start to fill up, but we got 64%. Head down here and get a little bit of lime on our fields. We'll be ready to go for whatever we decide to plant. I haven't made a complete decision. I'm leaning towards canola, but I had some people in the comments on the last video say that we should go with corn, so we're thinking about it either way. But I'm gonna get some liming done with the radio on. You guys are welcome to ride along. Alright, so we are done liming. We're still 50% in our spreader, which, hey, I will take it. I will take using less all day, every day. Not complaining about not having to go buy any more lime. Lime's expensive. While I was cruising around listening to the radio and spreading our lime, I had an idea pop into my head, and I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but I'm trying to think. When did we plant our grass field? So we planted our grass field, I think, the same time we planted our beans. It was the same day we planted, was it the same day we planted our beans? I think it was May. So it took us 2 months. It took us 2 months. Hold on. Let's hop on the side by side for a minute. Let's take a ride. I think we planted our grass field in May. So by July, 2 months later, we have grass that's ready to harvest. Now it's not as tall as it could get. You know, obviously it could get way taller. Which by August it'll be there. If we planted this in grass as well, in July, October we should be able to harvest it. We'll get one cutting off of it. We might even, leave it through the winter and get a second cutting off of it in the spring. We plow it under after that, and we can plant corner beans in here. Just a little bit of my thought process, where do we go? We could we got some small weeds in here. We could plant grass in here, get a harvest or two out of it, maximize potential. Or we could just throw canola in here next month, as I believe you can start planting canola in August. I don't know. I got some stuff to think about. We got time. But, oh, left that running. Just a couple things that I've been thinking about. How to maximize without leaving a field sit. If we decide that we want to go corner beans, that is an option without leaving the field empty for half a year or until next spring. So we'll have to figure all this out. But I am I'm late for lunch, so I'm gonna head inside and eat some lunch, and I'll catch up with you guys maybe after lunch. I don't know. I'm not sure when the next time we're gonna get to do anything is major anyway. So I'll catch back up with you guys soon. Alright guys, welcome back in. Lunch is over. I got the planter hooked up. We're gonna put grass in the ground, and that way we at least don't have this field sitting idle. I don't know much about canola, so I didn't want to plant that yet. Not while we're trying to make not while we're trying to make as much money as possible. I figured I'd stick to corn and beans and silage. That I do at least know about. So we'll put grass in. We can make some extra silage off of this field, and then when planting season rolls around next year, we'll be able to get everything in the ground, and we'll just till this field up. So we're gonna go ahead and lower down here, get a couple headlands passes, and we'll be good to go. But I think this is our best bet. It doesn't take too long for grass to get to a harvest state. We should be able to get at least, I would say, 1, maybe 2 harvests out of it this year still, and then next year we'll definitely get 1 in the spring before we harvest it. So I'm gonna crank some tunes and get this field planted. pop out. I don't think we got enough fertilizer on this. Yeah, so it's just okay. I think we need to hit this with some more fertilizer. But lucky for us, we have our own spreader now. So we'll just have to unload the lime out of it and throw some more fertilizer in it. I'm not 100% sure how much dry fertilizer's in that bin, but we'll definitely figure that out. But for now, we'll get the planter pulled up. I'm just going to park it over by the shop. It needs to be hosed off. Grab the lime spreader, fertilizer spreader, and we'll head down and fertilize. I guess we could wash this off, put it away now. Here. We shouldn't need this again until spring, so should be able to get it put away. Actually not have to use it. Alright, so get that cleaned up. Hop back in. So we left us the door open. They're parked up. Tell you what, we'll just grab it with this. No sense in hooking up the... Let's just pop out here. Unload that there. I don't know how much we're going to need. I don't think we're going to need a lot, but... Go about 48%. See how far that gets us. We can always run back and grab some more. But I definitely don't think that I don't think we need a whole lot. We'll find out. Not really sure. I think this is going to spread fertilizer way wider than it spreads lime, so we shouldn't have to make as many passes. After this, I mean, we're in July, all our fields are planted. We're gonna have some grass work to do before harvest, but we're getting to the point where it's gonna be pretty laid back here. No, it's not even gonna take fertilizer. Oh, yeah, it's taking it. Alright, cool. Just can't see where we've been. Other than in our mini-map. Still see the strip in the mini-map because we don't have soil samples for that, but I trust that it's accurate to the rest of it for now. No sense in paying for a soil sample of the field. Just for that little strip, I mean, not gonna pay. I forget what it costs, but I'm not gonna pay for all that. This isn't quite as wide of a spread as I thought it was. I thought it was going to be way wider than this, but you know, this is still wider. It's wider than what the lime is. Won't take anywhere near amount of passes. 2 headlands in a center row. But maybe maybe tomorrow we'll cut this grass field just to have something to do. Not sure. It's not fully grown, but you know, if we cut it, we can always cut it. It'll grow back, obviously. Just kind of trying to figure out exactly, you know, what we really want to do here. Really hard to see where we're going. I can kind of see it. But not very well. So I'm just going to hold over enough that I know I'm getting it covered. Almost to the edge here. It's there. Here. I don't think the map's completely accurate. But hey, it is kind of what it is. Hit this little triangle down here we gotta hit. Hit this little piece and we're good to go on grass. I wonder, so we never did this to our other grass field. It was just good, but I wonder if that's because it already had some nitrogen in the soil, maybe? Let's jump over here. I can't remember. So it's good, it's not great. We'll just go ahead and hit this while we're here, maybe. Won't hurt nothing. Shouldn't take too long. See, now it's way wider. Not really sure what's going on with that, but like this is the full width of the field almost. This is what I thought it was going to be. Maybe this is what it was in the other field. I just couldn't see it. So we'll get this hit here. Should make our yield a little better. We'll cut this probably either tomorrow or possibly in August. But yeah, guys, I'm running out of, I mean, I don't want to say I'm running out of ideas. I got plenty of ideas as far as things that we can record for you guys to watch, but let me know in the comments, like, what do you want to watch? Like, what parts of the series interest you the most? Like, obviously it could get repetitive. Watch me do the same things over and over and over again. Do you guys want to see more time lapses? Maybe less time lapses? More just me talking? I kind of run out of things to talk about. But, you know, I'd love some feedback, or, you know, some stuff that you guys are interested in. Obviously, with planting only corn, beans, and grass, it we sit idle. We're gonna sit idle a good bit. Now that we got this fertilizer spreader, I'd like to get into some custom fertilizer work. But that's gotta be, it's gotta be available for us. So we'll have to start making some phone calls and telling some people that we're interested in work. If we can get some people, if we can get some people interested in paying us, you know, we can carry this thing around all the time. But that should work for that field. Get back up to the farm. Not sure what we're gonna do with this fertilizer, but maybe we'll leave it in the spreader. Put the pallets of lime back in the shed. Really wish I had a way to unload this back into the bin, but that's not a thing. So we'll figure it out. We still have a loan to pay back. I'm hoping by the end of harvest season in this winter that we got enough money that we can start paying back some of our loan. But it's 5 o'clock in the evening. I'm gonna go inside, eat dinner, and get this parked up here. We'll leave those bags of fertilizer out for the night. It's not calling for rain, so get everything closed up. I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, good morning, guys. It's 2nd July. You can see I got the fertilizer spreader hooked up. I've got all of our fertilizer that we had in the bin in it now. We actually got some custom work. Made a few phone calls last night and told pretty much everybody, if you know anybody looking for a fertilizer guy, I got, you know, this dry fertilizer spreader. I don't have a sprayer, but this is what I have. So I actually had a phone call. Guy owns field 1 and 2, and he wants them both done. So we're gonna head up, fertilize fields 1 and 2 for him, and then our buddy over by the shop has another field of oats that is officially ready to harvest, and called and asked if we could still get that done because his combine's still not fixed yet. So we're gonna head over there after we get the fertilizing done and cut his oats for him. It's not a big field. It's probably slightly bigger than the one we cut the last time, so it might be more than a trailer full, but it's not going to be a lot by any means. So we'll zip up here and get fields 1 and 2 done. These shouldn't take us terribly long. And then we'll have a little bit more harvest to do. Our combine's getting some work in. It's combine's busy. I thought it was going to be something that would just kind of sit. I actually told Grandma I thought about selling it and getting somebody to do ours for us, but you know, if it's going to be like this, we're going to make some money with it. Look at the weeds in that field. Glad we don't have any of that. Good lord. Guess he probably could have came the other way. Would have been a little faster, but so field 1's pretty decent size. Field 2 is kind of small, so I'm gonna try to hit field 1 first. I don't know where the best spot to go in here is, but I told him I had tires. He said he wasn't worried about it. I guess we'll hit 2 first since we're right here. But yeah, I told him, I said, hey man, it's not a sprayer. He said just drive through it, so that's what we're doing. Driving through it. But I'm gonna get these 2 I'm gonna get these 2 fields fertilized, and should be good. Alright, those 2 fields are done. We're gonna head back to the farm. I'll call him on the way and let him know that we got finished up. And I will grab the harvester, head down towards the store. I'll bring you guys in for harvest. Alright guys, we got about 13,000 for, a little over 13,000 for our fertilizer contracts. And we're over here by the shop. I'm gonna jump up here, hopefully not get run over. Zip across in this field. Should have set everything up in this field. Didn't even realize it. We're gonna go ahead and get this harvest started. Once again, he just wants the straw broadcasted back out on the field, so we're gonna do what he wants and try to hit a headland here. Hopefully we can get all the way around. This field's quite a bit bigger, probably double the size for the first one that we did, so we're definitely gonna have more than one truck this time. I think we should be able to get it all in 2 trucks, unless it's not, maybe it's not fertilized quite as well. It doesn't seem like it's yielding as good as what the other field did, but we'll zip through this harvest here real quick. It shouldn't take us too terribly long, but after that, it's kind of going to depend on what time it is. I'm still thinking about saving our grass field till tomorrow to harvest. think if we harvested tomorrow, we'd probably be a little better off there, but just kind of have to see where our time's at. We could harvest it today, but I think tomorrow's going to be the plan. So I'm just going to throw you guys on a time lapse again, and see you shortly. Alright guys, field's done. We are going to get it all in one truck. It's actually less than the last time. Kind of shocked. Bigger field, so I thought it would be more, but I guess just because of fertilizing and whatnot didn't all get done. But this is going down the Bucks mill, so I'm going to throw the header back on the cart. Here. Put that back on the cart. Get the combine folded back up and hooked up. And I was told, same as last time, whatever extra is ours, so Let's hop in here. Get it fired up. Make a loop. I actually need to pull over here, look at the map. So we'll just make a left and a right. This is Buck's Mill down here. So we'll just go back out like we're going back towards the farm. We'll come back for the combine later. Get Grandma to run us back out. But we're gonna unload all this at the mill. I don't think if it's anything like last time, he was so close to his quota the last time that it wasn't even really worth bringing any back to the farm. We got our own oats, so we'll just take this down here. Unload everything, take the extra money. Right here. Loop around the back, maybe. Unload the back first. That's the empty, and then we'll unload the front. And we got about 1,800. Yeah, see, that wasn't worth hauling all that back to the farm. So I'm gonna take this back to the farm and get the combine back. We'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, just got everything wrapped back up. Only thing we have to do yet is put the lime away, but I'll get that taken care of. I think I'm gonna call this an episode. We probably got a decent amount of time here, trying to keep them in the 30 to 50-minute range. I don't want them to get too long, don't want them to be too short, but it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, about 2:30 in the afternoon here, and I'm gonna call this an episode. Probably sleep. August will be the next episode. We're gonna get some grass mowed, some bales made, and who knows, maybe we'll do some more contract work. But thank you guys. If you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment. I love reading the comments. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.